In the past videos, we've only talked about claims and legal costs, but there is also other costs linked to managing a dispute. Let's return to our standard case, a breach of contract case with uncertainty around both the breach and the damages. But what about the time and effort needed to manage this case? We will have to sit in meetings, review technical documents, and maybe spend time in court. One way to value these costs is just simply to ask how much will we pay to avoid having to do all of that work. Suppose the answer is, well, we definitely pay 10,000 to get rid of that. Let's use those 10,000 as our figure here. Then, when we look at the case value, we can simply subtract that amount from the case value. The case may be worth 43,500, but if we settle today, we'd save about 10,000 in management cost. And that would make it reasonable to settle for 33,500. In other words, we are settling at a discount equal to the cost saved by settling early. Or in other words, we are paying a premium of 10,000 in order to avoid additional costs. It's common that there are a lot of factors outside this specific claim value that affects how to price and how to set a settlement figure for a dispute. This can make it harder to see which decision that makes sense. But don't throw out the baby with the bathwater here. Just because some factors are difficult to assess and put a price on doesn't mean that we should ignore the factors that we actually can put a price on. Once we know the case's value in euros or dollars, it gets easier to put a price tag on all those other factors that are a bit more difficult to assess. Now, if we want, we can also include these kind of external values or external costs directly in our model. One way to do that is to add another tree or include them in the tree that we already built. So what we've done here is we just ask how much will it cost the company to manage the litigation going forward. These costs are not an award. They are not money that we win or receive, but a negative external value for us in the model. If the time needed or the cost required is uncertain, we can use a weighted average. For example, the cost might be 30,000, more likely 20,000, but perhaps just 5,000. With this in mind, the value of litigation falls around 20,000. In theory, we could also add the other party's external cost to see the case from their perspective. But usually it's best to focus on our situation, since we cannot really control the other side's actions that easily. But what about other values such as reputational values connected to the case and the outcome in that case? That's the topic of the next video that we're going to look at.